What's going on, guys?
What's
What's going on?
going
How you guys
on?
doing?
You good?
We're doing well. We're doing well. We're just
Solid.
analyzing. We're just thinking about this 3-0 win. You know, some people. I've been reading. I've been looking online, to be honest, on social media. Some saying, obviously, brilliant to get a. It is obviously brilliant to get a 3-0 win away. It's such a hard ground, being the first team to win. But others saying, you know, it's still very much defend and rely on set pieces. And you know, do we care? Do you care that we play like that, or we are playing like that at the moment? Does it bother you?
Well, I mean, like what I want and like what's best for the team are two different things. Like I'm much more like of an attacking type of guy. Like I love when we play attacking football, but listen, Thomas Frankie manager coming into Spurs, his goal is just to stabilize Spurs and get the best out of the team. I'm good with the wins. I'm good with the wins. It's very Haram ball. I can't lie. Like we're playing some nasty football. Like I was watching, I was like, "Yo, am I watching Arsenal right now? Like what's going on?" But I'm taking the wins. I'm taking the set pieces. It we all know the attack is not anywhere near where it needs to be. So I don't even like want to really beat that dead horse too much. But it's I think it's just one of those things where it's like Frank has clearly focused on the defensive side more, and you can see that again with picking the Haram pivot of Palhinha and Bentancur again. So you can clearly see that he's trying to solidify the defense and give us the best opportunity that we can have that would get us the win. And then obviously Solanke, Kulusevski, Madison, all out. That's a lot of goals and assists that are out there. So I think it's just a simple thing of just giving it time and just, just patience, which is hard with this fan base. I know it's really hard, but it's just patience, I think. But no, I like the wins. I'll take the wins any day. So.
Did you see any? Obviously, Frank tried something different with the attack today. Did you see any progress in
Yeah.
that?
No, I was watching at the start of the game. I was like, "What? Like, is this like a 4-4-2? Is this a two?" Like, I was confused. Like, what's going on here? Because I thought Brennan was going to be on the left hand side, but then I see Kudus and Brennan like close to each other. So I was like, what is this? Like, what is this formation?" And I actually commend Frank for that because we were all talking about, especially online, about like, oh, Frank just keeps going back doing the exact same things. He actually changed up a bit and gave us something more to think about. Did it work? I mean, probably not attacking wise, but we
Yeah.
did get the open play goal at the end. But I think what I did notice, though, I think specifically Bentancur was like a lot more forward thinking. And this is why I actually think that the struggles with Bentancur, I think it could be tactical. And like I'm a big Bentancur hater. I am a big Bentancur hater sometimes. But
Mate,
um,
disappointed.
listen, pre-Bentancur 8, and that's a different conversation.
Yeah.
But like when it comes to Bentancur that we've seen this season, I'm starting to think now that's a lot more tactical because
Yeah.
now that we've seen in this game, I think it was a lot more forward thinking, and the players were a lot more closer together as well, which I think helped us. But I just think with it being Everton away, it's a tough game. We didn't really get too much of it, but also some of the things, man, it's just simple mistakes like decision making. I know Xavi had like a pass there where like it's just a simple like layoff pass, and he just messed it up. He had like a pass where Colomoni played him on into space, and he just messed up the pass. Like it's just simple things that Frank really can't. That's not down to Frank. That's just down to the players having cohesion. But yeah,
Who was obviously everyone's talking up Van der Ven today. It was kind of his day with 2 goals. Anyone else for you that has gone under the radar maybe who deserves credit today?
Danzo. Shout out to Kevin Danzo. Honestly, Kevin Danzo is the perfect example of a signing that isn't going to demand like starting minutes, but when he comes in, he's solid. Yes, he doesn't have the on the ball stuff that Romero has, obviously, but he's come in and he's looked really good almost every single. Like I can't really think of a game where he's came in and he's looked off it. Defensively, Danzo is excellent, and I think his partnership with Van de Ven has looked really good, and it makes the loss of Romero not have much of a burden compared to previous years where we had guys like Davis and Gray coming in last season. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So, but yeah, no, shout out to Kevin Danzo, man. Shout out to Kevin Danzo. And then also want to touch on Muani as well and the whole striker situation. I think this is tactical too. When you actually really look at it, and it even goes back to last season, our strikers really don't feast like that. Like they really don't. Like besides like the odd purple patch of Richarlison had it, Solanke had it, and they kind of regress. Our strikers really don't be getting too much service like that. So I don't know. I actually, this is the one part that I'm really stumped on in terms of how are we going to get our strikers to thrive in the system. We need more crosses in. We have to support them more. But if we look at all of our strikers, and we always do this as a fan base, like sometimes we have like, oh, we need Slinky to come back in. Then Slinky has a couple bad games. Oh, we need Richie to come back in. It's like a constant cycle of just like we like none of our strikers really bag goals like that. But Mwani, I think looked really. I think he offered a good presence. I think he needs to do a little bit more, but I think he showed a lot more from me than Richarlison. I think he should start next game for sure.
How did you think Frank went with a bit different today in how he made up the attacking line? Kudus a bit central, Johnson on the right, Xavi off the left. How do you think that kind of setup looked?
Yeah, I mean, it's tricky because I like the change. I think the problem with that though is that it left the left side completely void. The only reason why I think it wasn't the best decision was because Xavi's been struggling, and Spence isn't really. He's not really that strong attacking fullback. So I think that left hand side was pretty much like null and void, and there was an over reliance on the right hand side. So I don't think it worked in that sense. I think if you had Dougie there, I think it would have been a lot better. But I think in this game, I don't think it came off too well. But I commend Frank for actually trying something new, rather than reverting to like his old what he tried previously.
Yeah, true.
But
Yeah, well, we end the weekend, Nate, in third. Yeah, at the moment, you know, we got we're first in the away table, and we're 17th in the home table at the moment. So, how do we go about just correcting this home form and just start getting results? Because that's clearly all that's holding us back at the moment.
yeah, no, it's the juxtaposition of like the home form and the away form is ridiculous. But I think for me, it's just a matter of Thomas Frank just demanding his players to be more aggressive when he's at home. Like, don't play Paulinho and Bentancur at home if it's against a team that we are expected to have the majority of the ball against. Like Villa, Burnley, like these teams, like we should be having the ball against the majority of the time. So play a lineup that's more forward thinking. Allow your players to go more forward at home, but on the road, keep doing what you're doing. Like you're doing fine there. Just at home, I think it's simple. Just allow your players to be more aggressive and tell them to go forward more. And don't play Polina and Bentancur at home because I don't think it's working.
But it's crazy to think we're joint top goal scorers in the whole league, and our attack hasn't even clicked yet.
This is why I'm saying like this team. It hurts my head sometimes. Like honestly, it does because I don't know what's going on. Like the attack sucks, but we have more goals than Arsenal.
Yeah.
And then like we also have been opened up the past couple games defensively, but then our defenses also look solid at the same time. Like we've conceded like what? I don't know what the statistic is, but like not that many goals.
Only second to Arsenal. 7 goals conceded.
It doesn't make sense, bro. It does not make sense. But no, it's just a matter, and I'm happy like the fact that we don't look good from open play, and then we start scoring a bunch of goals. Yeah. So like I said, attackers come back. Hopefully, fingers crossed, like it all starts clicking. But as of right now, Frank, he's getting the best out of what the squad he has, and let's just see how it shapes up, man. Because we have some tough games coming up.
If we correct our home form, what are we capable of this season?
I'm gonna be the best person to ask about this. I'm just kidding. I don't want to get clipped up,
I'm betting you into it. I bet you. Come on.
I gotta get clipped up right now, but listen, man. All I'm saying is, I'm gonna say this. If Liverpool ain't gonna try and challenge Arsenal, if City ain't gonna do it, hey,
someone got it.
We got someone gotta do it.
Leave it to Bournemouth. Leave it to Bournemouth.
We cannot let
Our
those
could do it.
guys
Sunderland.
take
Yeah, one
a
of those
title.
two.
We can't let them. We can't. Someone's got to stop them in their tracks.
Someone's gotta do it, man. So, but nah, I don't know, man. Like I hope. Let's give it time.
Come on, big up to you, mate. Thanks for coming.
Big ups, man.